Woo! What's going on YouTube? It's Donnie all day. So, today is a knife day. Takumitak. I have been waiting to bring you this one for quite a while. I think I've had this one sitting for about 2 months because we went through a whole bunch of different models from Takumitak. And I'm going to say something that may confuse some people. It may make people wonder. I may cause some doubts, but I'm being very honest when I say this. Takumitak has become one of my favorite brands. And people say, how's it for your family? There's Tops and Essie and this and that and my own stuff, obviously. But it's become one of my favorite brands because they're insanely consistent. I mean, insanely consistent. When you're talking about price, quality, fit and finish, usability, style, the designing, if you add all of that together and then compare it to some other knife companies, like I am a huge Tops fan, right? I am a huge Tops fan. There are a lot of Tops knives that I just don't like. I think the design-wise are not, I would never say fit and finish or build quality is bad because those are amazing knives. But with Tops, there's a lot of designs that I just go, oh no, I just can't do it. But there isn't a knife on here so far with Takumitak that I have tested, looked at, held, felt, worked with, tried, and used that I thought, no. Every single one of them has been really good. And if you don't believe me, go to my Takumitak videos and look through the comments and see the people that have bought them. And all they do is rave about them. They talk about how great it was. Oh, I can't believe I got this for this price. This knife is great. The materials are great. The heat treat is great. The designing is great. The price is great. I can go to Cold Steel and I can find a bunch of different knives and get them all in together. And 1 out of 10 might have a bad heat treat. 1 out of 10 might have something goofy going on. There might just be a bunch of designs that I go, why would they do that? There's certain things that turn me off about certain knives where this knife company, so far, every one has been good. This one is called the Alert. And I have to say, this is really cool, man. And remember, all the knife designs that they have were designed by, I believe, U.S. soldiers, or just one U.S. soldier. I don't know how many they have working there, or designing for them, but that's who's designing the knives. It's guys who go out in the field and use knives. I think that's what calls to me about these knives, is every one of them is from somebody like me, like-minded, right? You know, somebody who's been there, done that. We've gone to combat, we've experienced things that other people don't experience, and we've used knives in ways that other people probably don't even use knives, right? So I really appreciate a lot of the designing in these knives, but we're talking about this one specifically today, and we're going to get some more in. I'm working on getting some models that I haven't done yet. These are fan-freaking-tastic. Now I sent a couple because they sent me a bunch to go over, and I don't get paid. This isn't paid advertising, things like that. So when I talk about something, I'm going to talk about it as honest as I can, and let you guys know what's really going on with it. So what I did is I've sent knives out that they sent me to other people who have got them and said, "You've got to be kidding me! This thing is awesome." I wasn't lying. I'm going to tell you exactly what I feel and why I feel that way. When I feel this one, the grip is nice, just like all the other ones. The exit point, the grip is just nice. It works. The knife blade is great. I have another one right down there where I will never get rid of that one. They're just super really cool knives. So let's get into the specs. Now, all of them are CNC machined, so you're going to have very, very precise cuts and very accurate knives. If you are the kind of person who likes to wear 2 of the same and you put them in your back and you double pull, they're going to be exactly the same, feeling the exact same way, so you don't have to worry about one being off from the other, which is good for people who like that. But they're just always beautiful. The finish, you can get it with the black finish, or you can get it with the stainless finish. The black finish is beautiful. I've never had one come off. The stainless finish, obviously, it's not going to come off, but it's just perfect. So let's get into the specs. Full tang, yes, it is true full tang. The blade length on this guy is 5 inches. The handle length is 5 inches, so it's a true 00. You have a molly clip included, yes. The knife weight itself is 9.8 ounces. It obviously is a gorgeous clip point. It is D2 steel, done very well, with a Rockwell of 6162. It is just shy of 5 millimeters thick. The blade grind, my favorite, is flat. I am a proponent of flat grinds. I just love them. The edge is plain. Again, I prefer a plain edge. It is a stonewash finish with G10 grips and a Kydex sheath. Now, before we get fully into the knife, and this is going to go quick because I want to just take it outside and cut with it, the sheaths. The sheaths are done really well. They're really, really good retention sheaths. It's not going to come out. There's no noise and wiggle and rattle and all that jazz. The best part is they're completely, because of this clip, they're completely ambidextrous. You could carry it any way you want. And you don't have to take your belt off to take that off. So here you see I'm just flipping this down, give it a little pinch, lift it up. Now I can take it on and off the belt. These two tabs right here, for anybody who hasn't seen, are adjustable for belt size. If you have a really wide belt, take them both off. They just pop right off. It's really good. I mean, everything about this package is just done right. You have plenty of lashing points. You have accessory attachment points. Whatever you want to use it for, it's just good. You'll even see right here, there's a little hole. That's not an accident. That's in case, let's say you are trudging through a swamp or something, or you fall off a log into a river, or you have to cross a river, and you obviously your knife sheath is going to get water in it. It's going to drain. It's a drain hole. Ta-da! I wish everybody who did Kydex sheaths would do a drain hole because I think it's really good. So that's the sheath. You got Takumitak branded right on there, but in black, so it kind of blends in. You don't really, it's not like this big billboard going on. And for a lot of people, that's a plus. This thing is just crazy cool looking. I love the milling. I'm a big fan of the milling. It's got the cross milled fuller, and it's an infinity fuller, so it goes all the way through the edge. Really nice. You have jimping way up here. And with this curved blade, that's going to be good for skinning, any kind of skinning. It's just really, really nicely contoured in the hand. The G10 is so well done. It's always grippy, always grippy. You have really nice points of grip, good little finger well. It fits a double X hand, so when you have big giant paws, it's going to work. Now on the end, there is a little point right here, and it can be used as a skull crusher. You can use it to pop open coconuts or mussel clamshells, things like that, crabs and lobster. So any kind of shellfish you get, if you're out there, you can use it for that. You can use it for window breakage, anything like that. Now it does come to a point. I will tell you, it's a point. It's not gonna cut me open, as you can see, but I can feel it. I mean, it'd probably be really good for like itching those crazy spots. But it does have a point. Now, if you are somebody who worries about, I'm gonna jab my hand and things like that accidentally, and I'm not gonna like it, you can grind that down real easy. Real easy. Right here, you have a nice lanyard hole. All is good. Now, for me personally, in the design point, would I have left this a point? Maybe I would have flattened it out. Maybe I would have still made it so it can break windows. I would have made it less pointy, but that is something that's a preference and something that you can easily fix even with something like this. You can just do that until it's not pointy. Really freaking simple. So that's just disclaimer for anybody who would get it and say, oh, I didn't know that was going to be so pointy. It's pointy. But so is this, and this is the part you want pointy. All right, so let's take this home going outside. Woo, all right, we got some rare sunshine here. So check this out, man. I just wanted to show you in the sun. Really get a good positive look on what's going on. I know I got some stuff on it. It comes right off. But look at that. Really nice. The texturing, really nice. The contouring, really nice. Everything about these knives is really good. Now, I told you it's a 00 as far as measuring, but because of the way they did the belly on this blade, it's still going to come around and you're still going to get a lot of action through the knife. Generally with a 00 blade, you don't get that much action. On this one you will, because of how well they contoured the actual belly. So really, really nicely done. Really, really nicely done. I appreciate the work that they put into these as far as designing. All right, so let's do some 4-foot gravity drops. We'll see how that bite goes. Boop. Oh, that's actually pretty good. For just a gravity drop, that's pretty good. That went in about a 1/2 inch to 3/4 inch. Let's try some hard downwards. Oh, now that's a bite. That's a bite. Bam. That goes in there, man. That goes in there really freaking nice. You can actually see the line. That went pretty deep. That went pretty deep indeed. All right, so let's try. Let's see if it'll pass a shave test. Yep. So is it gonna shave? I just dropped them, but yeah, you can see. Let's see if we can keep them all there. That is 100% shave sharp. That's another thing with these guys is edge geometry is always there. I mean, always there. They do a great job finding out these edges and making them crazy sharp straight out of the box. No work necessary. Let's do a push cut. We'll see without saw action. Is it going to cut? Absolutely. Is it going to cut cleanly? Absolutely. Let's see here. Let's see here. Boys and girls and girls and boys. So, I mean, it's just a really nice cutter. I don't think I have enough to grab onto here. I'm sliding. I should have made it longer. Big ass hands. So there we go. It'll get there. That was my fault though. All right, so let's see. Double cut and a push cut. Easy money. Easy money. I'm gonna go through this extension cord here. I had to find the end. So let's see what we got. I'm gonna bring my fingers down to this part of the swell because I can lock 2 in there and still get my ring finger right on this really nice area here. And boop. Super, super clean. Just how it is. No cables are gonna be chipping that. That's not gonna happen. Do a little downward. Straight through the leather. No problem. And now we'll see it shave. Not if it shaves. I already know it's gonna. Look at that. Look at that. Feather sticking leather. I mean, come on, man. It's making curls. Look at that. Feather sticking leather. Get out of here. Golly. That's a nice looking knife. It's like funky. It's funky cool. It looks like some kind of Arabian pirate tactical something. I like it. I don't know what it is. I don't know what we can call it, but it's cool. That's what I can call it, cool. Let's see if we got some parts of the tire that aren't stabbed through yet. All right. We're going to go right here. Right here. And wow, that went straight through. Let's take that hole. And it's just going to cut. I mean, no problem. I wonder if we can puncture with this little pointy end. Oh, wow. I don't know if you see that little hole right there. I don't know because I can't see what you're seeing, but that was pretty good. Speaking of, let's come over here and try that over here. Let's see. I think I got you all in there. All right. So I'm telling you, that little pokey part, if you don't mind a little pokey part, even though you're not going to touch it, the only way you're going to touch it is accidentally. So like coming in and out of the sheath, if you're grabbing it like this, that's the only way you're ever going to hit it. It's not like it's something like, oh my God, every time I grab the knife, I'm feeling that. I haven't touched that yet. Not yet, not once. Just to show it to you is the only time I touch it. But in my hand, I'm doing all this. I'm not, look at it, go way down here, go way up here. Nothing. It's not, so it's really not going to get in the way. I do like how they swedge it to bring it to a tip. That's pretty nice. But there you go. that's going to be devastating. So not only do you have a front cut, you're going to have a back cut. So let's see if we can do some kind of back cut on the swedge here. Well, let's see. I think I got it. I think I got it before it fell. There you go, right there, right there. So it's gonna make a nice back cut. Look at that line. That is nice. But also, so you have the forecut. You have the ability to come back and dig that. Look at that. Dig that tip in reverse. So that's gonna be done. But you also have. Look at the scar that made. That's crazy. So at this point, it's ba ba ba. I mean, any way you go about this knife in an offensive situation against Bigfoot or aliens, that would actually be pretty devastating. Not gonna lie, that would be pretty freaking a-okay, as long as it's not against you. Against the enemy, a-okay is good. Against you, a-okay is bad. All right, so let's come over here. I got these thorns that I hate. Let's see. Oh, I don't want it to come down on me. I'm short shotting it. Yeah. Get rid of that one. I'm carrying it up. This is solid. This is solid. I just don't want to get hit by it. Oh, because them thorns suck. But you can see, it's all there. It's all there on a dangler. Look at that, man. I'm not scared of much. I don't like that. Gets me every time. All right, so let's come over here. Keep working. We'll come to the plastic netting. Takumitak knives. All of them have never failed me on the plastic netting. So this one hasn't either. So you know what's funny is, of all the knives I test on here, the one that failed the most is Mora's. Mora's did the worst on plastic netting, and I did have one knife get a chunked up edge from the plastic netting, but it wasn't one of these. It's definitely not Takumi. Look at this, double layer, rips straight through. Let's try that on this angle, and I got to be able to grab it. Here we go, and now you have 4 pieces. This plastic stuff is crazy on blades, but not on these. Not on these. This works out real well. Actually, we got some pine down here. Let's see about doing a little chop action with it. Let's see what we can see. All right, I'm gonna make sure you guys can see. Take that off, 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 and now we have a stick. Ta-da! Takumitak. And that's a 0-0 knife. That's not something with like a -2 or a -4. That's nice. That's really nice. Let's go over and play in the wood pile over here and see what we can't break down. We'll even walk in a 360 to make sure I didn't lose a dog. Oh, there he is. There he is. Only got one left. Make sure he's not gone. So let's come over here. Oh yeah. All right. Get over to this stump. It's probably a little wobbly, but that's okay. I'm gonna look for something we can just hammer through real quick. There we go. I got this little guy right here. So you gotta make a fire. You need some kind of kindling, things like that. Let's beat on it. Ooh, that's all frozen. I don't know if you can see the all the ice that's on there. I just picked it up. That's cold. That's cold. All right, here we go. Here we go. Get a little tap going. Bam, hit it hard. Get a little tap, and I'm gonna just crush this one. Oh, I just caught the tip. That was nice, because I only caught like the tippity tip, and you'll notice after hammering on that tip, and that was a hard shot, there is 0 bending, 0 caving in on that tip, 0 warping. That is 100% true to form right there. Let's see here. Let's see. Look at that. Look at that. It's just nice, man. They're Takumitak, and I don't know. All I know is these things work. They really, really work. Like I said, it's a really consistent company. If you're looking at one model and you have another model and you're thinking, is that model going to be as good as the model I already have? Here's the quick answer. Yes. Yes. They are built the same way. They're heat treated the same way. And this is the best part about when a company like, I'll talk about Essie. Essie has the best heat treat in the world, right? Essie uses 1095 steel on pretty much everything. So they just blast in consistency. If you only use 2 to maybe 3 steels in your entire company, you're going to have heat treats down. It's just going to be down. These guys use 2 steels only, right? This one is D2 and the other one I think is a 3CR. I'm not sure. I have to check, but that's what I think it is. That means they have heat treated these so many times that they got to a point of perfection. They know how to heat treat D2. Because this is what they did. They have an entire page of knives that are CNC machined, perfectly cut out, and then perfectly heat treated. And you know, and especially for the price, I'm telling you guys, these things are no joke. They're no joke. People have no idea how good these are until everything I do is on video. I'm showing you. So it's not like I say, oh, you can baton with this, and then somebody says, nah, you really can't. Oh, I just did. You can cut through this stuff. No, yes, of course you can. So not just proving it, but if you read the comments from people who own these, and if you own them, comment down below which ones you own and if you like it, because so far I've only seen positive responses and I've got a bunch of them. So I don't know, man. Takumitak. These things are just really cool. What is this called? The Alert, I think. I like it. This is cool. All right, so I'm gonna have to get some more of these in. Get some more models. I know some people are asking about a couple different models, and they wanted to see that I haven't done yet. And we might just have to get some in. But this one right here is pretty badass. No joke. All right, that's it for this one. I am Donnie B all day. Until next knife.